Hello everyone, Bob here. I've got a new video and it's a Pokemon match against Unhappy Carousel. It's pretty good in my opinion. We had quite a few matches, so I'll be uploading them over the coming days. So it's a Sun team with Ninetales, Lilligant, Venusaur, Donphan, Crobat, and Heatran against just sort of a general OU team that I put together. He's still testing this team, so just recognize that this is still a work in progress. So I'm going to lead with my Infernape simply because I figured I could do a pretty hefty amount of damage to anything that he wanted to lead with, with just my stabs and Stone Edge as a complementary attack. So I go for the U-turn to finish that off. I go to Genesect because using Genesect I don't have to tip my hand too much, and I figured I can threaten pretty much everything with a boosted Ice Beam, except for his Heatran, who I can actually get a little bit of an edge on by U-turning and breaking its air balloon, which is exactly what I'm going to do. He really didn't have anything else that he could go to, and definitely nothing else that he really felt safe going to. So Genesect was, in my opinion, the best move I could have done. I'm gonna U-turn out, and my Infernape has already taken a good bit of damage, so I don't want to get him hit on the switch, which is why I go to my Ditto. I figure I can absorb any fire attacks aimed at me, and pretty much put us in a stalemate and force us to possibly double switch, although knowing Unhappy Carousel, he'll probably stay in. He goes for the Solar Beam there to get some damage. However, I switch to Spiny thing, Ferrothorn. Here I'm going to just protect to see what he's going to do, and now I'm going to Leech Seed because I figure he's actually probably just going to keep going for Solar Beam, predicting me to switch out. And so that gets me seeds up, and that's pretty good. No reason not to be happy with that. So I'm going to straight back to Ditto, knowing that he really can't hurt me, and get some more Leech Seed damage on him. That'll definitely help take him down into the KO range for a lot of my other attackers. So I'm just going to stay in and go for the Magma Storm on the off chance that he switches. That will hit pretty much everything left on this team for a hefty amount of damage, or just outright KO them. His Ninetales is dead, so that's not really an issue, and even that would have taken a pretty good amount of damage, especially now that it's boosted once or twice. I think it's just once because he's missed 2 of them. Anyway, here I'm going to make my first big misplay of the match, in my opinion, and go to this guy, and get it 1 hit. Yeah. But that does provide me a safe switch to Infernape, so I guess all is well that ends well. I'm going to go for the close combat here, and he's not even going to bother to switch. I guess he probably could have saved it for later. I really didn't have an answer for it, but, Ditto could have stalled it. But he's going to switch to Jenny here. Okay, I was wrong. He does save it for later. Okay, so he's going to switch to Jenny, and I really don't have anything that I want to, or I don't really have any way to hurt it with this Infernape, and it'll probably just KO me with a Brave Bird. So I'm going to switch right over to Ferrothorn, and I don't really mind getting it hurt and whatnot, because really it's against a Sun team. I'm probably not going to have too much, it's probably not going to be seeing too much use. So I'm just going to get the Leech Seeds on it. I probably should have done that last turn, but I wasn't really sure if I'd live. And I go for the Gyro Ball and get a crit, which definitely mattered. Yeah, it definitely mattered later in the match, but, happens. Yeah, we weren't exactly happy about it. Neither of us are huge fans of crazy hacks, so we just, just chat. Anyway, he's going to bring in Heatran again, and, what do I do? I think do I go straight back to Ditto? It seems a little bit predictable. Oh well. Yep, I went back to Ditto. And I'm going to go for the HP Ice here. I was thinking about Solar Beam, but he has a lot of stuff that resists it, including Crobat and Venusaur, who both 4 times resist it. So HP Ice will hit pretty much everything left except for this Heatran for a good bit of damage, which means he won't want to go for the switch. That's pretty good. He's doing more damage to me than I am to him with the Solar Beam, but once he's gone, I will be able to do some damage to whatever. The only problem is he's going to outspeed me, which with his switch in, which I think is Venusaur, I want to say. Let's find out. Yep, it's Venusaur. So I'm going to go for the HP Ice just because I don't want to try to set up on me. And he doesn't even bother trying to set up, just goes straight for the Earthquake, I think. Let's find out. Yep, he's going to go straight for the Earthquake, kill my Ditto. I probably should have saved that for later, but I didn't really have anything that I wanted to switch to. So much of my stuff would just be setup fodder for him. But anyways, I'm going to go for the, I'm going to go into Genesect, and what happens? Yeah, I'm going to go for the Ice Beam here. He really doesn't have anything left that can take an Ice Beam from Genesect. So, you know, that's good, I guess. And I get a crit on his thing. And I'm like, yeah! So, so I get the crit on the Venusaur, which, again, probably mattered. I'm going to assume it did. But he's going to get a Donphan. And his Donphan, I guess, is specially defensive or something. I don't know. But it takes an Ice Beam, not well, of course, but it manages to live and get a crit on my Genesect, which hurts, but it doesn't really matter at this point. So I'm just going to go straight to Infernape and Clean House with Flamethrower. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I knew it. It was definitely a good match, in my opinion. A little bit hacksy with the crits, because all 3 of them caused the instant death of whoever got critted. But overall, it was still a pretty fun match. This is a new team that he's putting together, and I was just helping him test it. But, you know, hopefully it'll come together. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Link to Unhappy Carousel's channel will be in the video description. I strongly recommend checking it out. He's a very cool Pokemon battler and a very cool person. So, you know, like I said, just check him out. Yeah, if you enjoyed, please leave a comment. I love reading comments. And, you know, till next time, take care.